Hey guys, it's Advancement Freak, and wow, it's been a while, isn't it? Not made anything for, it's been a year. I checked my channel when I first started. It's been a year and a day, I think. Wow. As you can see, I've got the sprites back up again. So I'm thinking of, as promised, carrying on with the spriting. The reason I haven't been doing the videos for so long is because I had my A-levels coming up, and they were really difficult, but, I've done the exams now, waiting for results, so I can get back into this. So, what we're learning about today is splicing. And splicing is taking a part of one Pokemon, or just anything in general, and using another part of something else, and putting them together, usually to create something beautiful, or some crossbreed, pip, chum, whatever this is going to be. So I've got Piplup and I've got Smoochum, and I've already keyed out the colors, the highlights, the base colors, all that jazz, just for later use. And one handy tip is always keep copies of stuff that you're doing. So if you're going to mess around with something, if you're going to cut something, always copy and paste it, have that backup, because you never know when you need to go back a step, or if you've accidentally rubbed something out, and that could really hinder your progress. So what I've started doing is I just copied the Smoochum because I want the Smoochum's features on the Piplup. This is what splicing is essentially. So I'm going to rub out all that I don't need. I'm going to start by putting the hair on him. The Pokemon. Let's see, rubbing it out. Try to keep as much of the feature that you can. Don't just go crazy and start rubbing everything out. You need as much as you can so that you can make an accurate, an accurate picture really, a splice that looks like both parties involved in the magical splicing kingdom. It's like leaving them in the daycare. This is what would happen. This is why they don't let you. They don't want to create these kind of things. So anyway, I've cut out the hair. Copy my Piplup as well. Here we go. Now Piplup's in there. Alright, now, you know how to, if you don't know how to select something, then you really need to learn how to use paint a bit better. This is to select using rectangles. This is to freeform select, as the name suggests. Mess around with these tools, get to know them. Now, I've picked these two sprites because they're quite difficult, as in there's a lot of things I can talk about. This is why it's a tutorial and not something I would practically do. One thing is they're facing different directions. So the shadow will be different, as I will just demonstrate. Obviously, we do not want hair like this, because Pipchum's actually facing the other way. So the hair like that would make no sense whatsoever, unless he was some sort of samurai, which is what Pipchum looks like anyway, his hair, I guess. That's just my personal preference. So you can do this with any other feature apart from wings, is what I've learned. You can't do this with anything. You can do this with everything else except for wings, which is to flip horizontally or vertically or anything. But basically, don't do this with wings, because it looks really rubbish. It looks really cheap, really easy, really newbie. I can't think of the word right now. It's not coming to me. Really beginner-like. You get the general idea. So now that I've flipped it, you'll see that it makes quite a bit of a difference. It suits Piplup's stance a bit better. Here we go, just moving down a bit. Suits his stance a bit better, but of course we still have some residue hair. Obviously his hairdresser is not the best. Considering I'm the hairdresser, I'm not the best. So now that we've done this, let's make a copy of this. You never know when we might need the hair again. Make a copy, and now we just need to rub off more hair, so that it actually looks decent. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. You always have to compare it, just see, okay, will that look alright? Having that sort of wig there? No, I want it to look pretty snappy, so all the other Piplups fall for this Piplup. This Piplup's going to be a Pimplup. Pimplup. Oh, here we go. Nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is right there. Alright, I'm not sure. One up. Oh, what did I do there? Sorry. Here we go. Wow. Let's see. Lining it up. Never be. Splicing can be anything. Never be afraid of splicing. It's your own creation, it's your own art. I think I'll leave it one up, just give it that gap. Alright, so I've done that. I've given him hair. And the reason why you should tend to pick people who are facing the same way is because now look, the shadow of the hair is here. So the light is coming in this way. I'm pretty sure you can see my mouse. But on Piplup, who is facing the other way, the light is coming in this way. Now that obviously creates a clash, and you know, the human eye, we just immediately realize something's gone wrong here. Something's not normal, especially with the selective outlines, you know, darkening around the edges. But we have time to sort that out later. Now, create another one, just in case this Piplup has a bad hair day. And let's put another feature on him. Let's say feet, for example. Now, with larger Pokemon, with obviously more evolved Pokemon, you can use more features. So you could use wings, you could use eyes, you could use facial features even, if their eyes are different. The opportunities, the combinations are endless. I might show you some of my other creations later. One good thing to do, what I didn't do with the hair, because Piplup has a nice round head, is remove the feature that you're going to replace, especially if there's something as, you know, as weirdly shaped as feet. I know Pipchum's feet are pretty nice, pretty cutely shaped, but this is some nasty pixels going on there. So make sure you move them around. Make sure you delete it first, sorry. So that way when you place it, you can, you see what's going on, you see what the end result would look like, rather than having some random, oh no, some random doughy foot and claw mixture thing. Not what you want, really, when you're splicing. So I've just stuck his feet on there. It's not rocket science. Just, that's a good look for him, I think. Now I'm going to be a stickler. I think they're a bit close together. In paint, don't forget you have a certain amount of control V's, so be careful with what you do. I'm just going to leave it actually for the moment, because I don't want this video to run over 10 minutes. I think that's my usual boundary for how long videos should be. Oh, move this foot, here we go. Now I've got a chance to change it, there you go. Don't know how that makes it much different, but yeah, just to me. Okay, now, the next phase 3 in this weird breeding program, is that we must use these colors, or even better, let's sort out the shading first. Now, might have to get in a bit closer. Make sure, by the way, all your sources are .png, because I might not have explained it clearly last time. It keeps the pixels, well, as they are. As a JPEG, what it does is it kind of blends the pixels, as in the edges will become faded, and it adds pixels to give it a better quality. But since this is in pixels and the image is really small and things like that, you wouldn't want that to happen. You'd want it to be crisp and clear, and that's what effect we've got. Now, let me bring these colors down. There we go. Oh, don't forget, select the clear one, not the white background. That's just, you know, so that you don't have any weird, oh no, where's his face, where's it going on, his foot's not covering him properly, it's not connecting, and all that stuff. Just, please don't say anything like that to me. Alright, now, what we'll need to do is, this is where you need to have a bit of, you know, artistic, just common sense really, not even artistic, just common sense. What I'd like to do is get rid of all the shadows, just generally. All those shadows. That way you have a clear perspective, what's going on, okay, where would the shadows come from now, rather than putting in the shadows first and then getting rid of the other shadows, just to make life easier for yourself. I'm not using the eyedropper rubber technique because because there's still some shadows, because as you can see there's still some normal dots there. You just don't want to mess around with that. So yeah, let's get started then. So this color was the shadow. Please be the shadow. Yep, here we go. Now you just kind of imagine if the sun was coming from this direction, kind of where would the shadow lie? And the only way to kind of improve your drawing technique, I guess, would be to look at other examples, look at other Pokemon, look at other pictures in general. You know, I started trying to learn how to draw, admittedly, manga and things. That's going pretty well. If I can somehow put some pictures up, I'm not too much of a whiz with the computer. If I can put some pictures up, I'll show you what I've drawn already. But yeah, it's really great fun learning how to draw. It takes years and years of practice though. But yeah, it's a hobby I'd recommend to everyone. Anyway, I finally finished coloring that in. I'm sorry, I'm just dribbling on about my life story here. But now, the trick is, if you can see, the side where the light is actually hitting the Pokemon, this is where it uses the selective outline, the not so dark color. And because if this was all black, if you just imagine, if this was all black, nothing against black, but if this was all black, it would look really bad. So I'll leave that one. Leave that one. Yeah, leave that one as well. See, if it was all black, the outline, it would look really bad. I don't want to show an example. I don't even want to do one. You try it yourself, and you tell me, does it look good all black? You know? But don't forget, you can't just leave it like that. You have to key in the black. You have to add the black. The shadows changed. So now all this bit would be, not all that bit, what am I doing? Most of this bit would be black, because that's the background. If anything, look at the Piptrum's hair from the other direction. Look, most of it is black. It is just generally just dark, you know? So just use that as an example of how much black to use. So look, I'm throwing in quite a bit of black here. I'm not cheaping out on the black. Here we go. Just connect that. Ooh, I'm not sure what to do here. See, just a bit of compromise there. Here we go. Not sure how that looks. I'm not even sure if that's proper. You know, I'm not much of an artist. There we go. That looks alright. That's definitely wrong. Here we go. Let's change that. You have to think, where's the light hitting Pipchum from, or whatever crazy combination you guys are going to make. Well, where's the light hitting him from? Where should these lines come in? Where would the light not really reach properly? You know? So there, I've added that in. And it looks a bit off. It'll always look a bit off, I think. Just to keep me happy and motivated, I just always assume that, you know, if you're doing a piece of art, you will always find that it looks a bit off. Obviously, if somebody else is doing if you look at somebody else's art, you think, wow, that's brilliant. You might even actually, I'm worried now. You guys are going to look at mine and like, advanced web freak, man, that's just, I don't know what you see in it. That's crap. That's terrible. Hopefully you don't speak like that as well. But, you know, yeah, that's, what is it, 1, 2, 3. Step 3 done. If you're counting how many steps this is taking. I don't even know how long this is taking. I'm getting worried. All right, let me bring you down. Come on, get down here, Pipchum. Oh no, his feet's cut off. Wait. Need to enlarge my canvas. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, now this is where freeform would come in handy. You just draw around it. This is for when squares just don't cut it. For when squares just don't cut it. Use freeform select. Dun, 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 in your face picture. Anyway. I prefer the square one though. Just a lot easier. Anyway, let's bring this down here. Now, the final stage, I think it's final anyway, is what we learned in the first lesson. Yay! Is recoloring. Now, this, as cute as it already looks, is not the real way of doing it. The real way of doing it is to recolor it into the Pokemon whose features you've added on to the other. Well, basically, in this case, we would use Smoochum's colors because that's the feature we've used. We've used her hair, her feet. So that's the colors we would use. So, I'm not sure if you guys remember how to do this. I hope I do. I've not done it for like ages. But let me have a go. Right click here. I actually watched my own video to learn how to do this. So yeah, if this is not right, then I've what am I doing? Not left click. Never left click. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're making progress. Alright. So, now that I finally learned how to do it myself, it's, wait, what have I just done there? That's not good. That was bad thing. Make sure you map the colors properly. Actually, no, that was right. What am I doing? Yeah. 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 Okay. No. Yeah. I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like that. Right now. Right click. Left click. And then right click. And you go all over it. Smother that peanut butter or whatever substance this yellow thing is. Smother it all over him. Get him really good with it. I don't know, this just sounds like some really bad. This is probably what Smoochum was saying to Piplup before they created this horrible thing. So don't forget, go over it, Whoops. Helps if you change the rubber to the largest size. Just speeds the process. Anyway, now. Right click, of course. Left click, let's do it. Da, 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 da. Really? 1 pixel. I changed the color of 1 pixel. Ugh. Anyway, just left click there. Here we go. This is better now. Yep, there we go. Change Pipchum's color. Change. Right click. Left click. We go all over. Whee! Oh, it's actually coming together. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. It is actually working. It's working. It's working. What's going on there? I must have, oh yeah, I know what I've done. The eyes have their own color as well. What the, that doesn't even, what the, you silly Smoochum. Stop having different color eyes. You know what, yeah, this is where, like I've said about a bazillion times now, artistic talent. You just need to freestyle some things. Here we go. Here you go. Forget you, Pipchum. Your eye is going to be pink. Ugh. Your eye is going to be pink. You have pink eye. Pink eye. Here we go. Hey. Hey, hey. Who's this guy, huh? I like it. It's not really a guy by the looks of it. It's more like a woman. A woman? Ugh. A girl, I mean. You. And you. So there you have it. This is a Pipchum. This is what a Pipchum looks like. And how much work have we done? This is like nothing. Look at this. We started with the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. 4 steps to splicing, and that's it. There you go. That looks absolutely amazing, I think. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, because I think I'm in love right now with this Pipchum. Alright, as promised, let me say, no, actually I'll show you later. I'll do it later. As promised, let me show you some of my masterpieces. No, that's not the word. Some of my work. Alright, let's see. Oh, some of these, I absolutely adore some of these. I'll show you this. I'll show you I'll show you that as well. Just you can only open one at a time. It's lame. Alright, anyway, screw it. Now this is my Miss Mont Noir. Oh, it's asking me to save. Go on. I want to save it. This is good. This is good stuff. Pipchum. Hey, by the way, yeah, if you're looking at that Pipchum and that Pipchum, yeah, they were failed. I practice hard for you guys. Proper, yeah. I practice hard for you guys, and they failed. I finally got it right. So, don't get me started on them ones. Anyway, this is my. You might see him in the bottom of the corner. This is my Miss Mont Noir. I think he just looks absolutely epic and amazing. If you cannot tell what features he has, it is obviously I'm forgetting all the names. It's obviously a Dusk Noir wearing a Miss Magius, or have I just made that up? Wearing Miss Magius's hat, and also his arms have disappeared, courtesy of Haunter, who is also the user of the red color, and the red glow of the hands is Haunter's red glow. And that's a bit of a cheat. I will admit it's a bit of a cheat, because you're meant to use the color schemes of one Pokemon. But, I just thought this guy, he just looks so epic. you know, I just have to, you know, black and red. I mean, it's the new Wiz Khalifa song. Black and red, black and... No, I did not just sing on YouTube. No, I didn't do it. Sorry. Now let's look up Met Glalie. This is my first, admittedly my first ever splice, and you can see I have made some real bad mistakes. Alright, this is really embarrassing. Okay, firstly, I did not delete, what's his name? Oh my god, Metagross. This is so bad. I didn't delete Metagross's body, leaving these weird kind of, hey man, get off me kind of parts here. Some underarms of Metagross. Ugh, talk about nasty. Yeah, so that looks really bad. Secondly, I think I've recolored it wrong. I think I took some shortcuts there with the eyes. The eyes should still be white, you know, even as white as the claws. Yeah. So the shading's wrong as well. Metagross's shading is a bit different. I think I flipped him or something, because look, these black lines should not be there. Look, perfect highlight here, like ho 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 ho, and then it's like all the way down there. So that's completely, that is an example of not good artwork. I don't care what you say. If you think that's good, you definitely need to watch this tutorial. Okay, now Magmorlian. Ooh, this was a good combination. This is Magmortar and Empoleon. And again, I've not. I didn't cheat the rules this time. This is legit colors. Magmortar's colors and Empoleon's features. So as we can see, we have Empoleon's feet, Empoleon's wings, or surfboards, and his face piece, which I need to change still, because Magmortar's flames cannot be coming out of Empoleon's headpiece. It's not right. But anyway, this is my examples, you know. One thing which is really fun to do, which I've been doing, is creating a pokey splicing deck. I'm not even sure if that's the term. And as you can see, Snordex there, I'm going to click on it. Here we go. This is when you use one Pokemon as a base for splicing. So I'm not going to open them. I've done quite a few. But as you can see, look at that. Blastlax is obviously Blastoise and Snorlax. I've done a Blistlax here. A couple of variants, if you can see the screen. No, I don't know. I might zoom in or something. I'm not sure how this works. Camtasia, you know. Working on the Darklax, which is Darkrai. Diglax, which just looks really funny and silly, I guess. Let's see. Parallax, which is, I don't know how those legs can bear his weight. I don't know, I've made jokes about all of these, really. I'm going to stop making jokes now. Sealax, here we go. Why is it, it's supposed to be Snorlax. Oh, I see why I did that. Because his name's like Goldbat. No, Snorbot. No, that's right. Sorry. Snorchu, Snorzard. Yeah, I'm just wasting your time now. But, you know, this is just some ideas that I've had that I'm sharing with you. And if you want to see a certain type of splice, if you want to see two Pokemon spliced together, I'm really happy. I'm down to try splicing them in a tutorial for you. But don't ask if I can make a splice for you for your own use. I don't know, for some wallpaper maybe, or for a game or something. Because you know, this channel, I'm about making tutorials because it helps me learn, it helps you learn. I don't want to be making stuff for people because then, you know, only they're benefiting. I'm getting nothing out of it. And I know that sounds greedy, but, you know, if I'm not making sprites, more time making videos. Ooh, yeah, everybody's happy apart from those people that need sprites. Yeah, so sorry for taking so long to make this video. Thanks for everybody who subscribed. If you haven't already, favorite this video, add it to your favorites. That'll give me a real confidence boost, something to show off to myself and my friends about. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, comment if you want anything, and I guess part 3 will be up soon or whenever, you know? Oh, not in another year, I'll tell you that much. Alright, this has been Advanced Map Freak, and I hope you guys have learned a lot from this lesson. I will see you guys another time. Goodbye. Please watch my previous videos and subscribe to my channel for more things about Advanced Map. Thank you.